you're a Sirius listener. What stations on Sirius do you enjoy, or what's in your preset in your car?
I don't listen to anything but Stern, man. I don't even
shit.
listen to music. It's kind of lame that I don't listen to music, but my formative years was all about everything musical I could listen to and get my hands on. And maybe I should still be trying to find the new thing. Not to say I don't hear, everyone around me listens to music and stuff, so it's not like I'm totally blind to it. But, like, personally, like, I'm in here, I'm sitting in the studio right now. My house is pretty incredible. Like, it's not the most amazing pad, but, like, 1,100 square, like, half my house is a studio that was built in the 70s by a producer, and it's, like, full tracking room, a console room, a little lounge in the back with a bathroom, and it's like, I'm in here, I get all my music fixed from recording just with my friends and the ideas that I have that when I'm done with that, I don't really want to go and listen to anything, I've been hearing beats all day or whatever the hell, my own voice all day.
Yeah.
That I feel like I get my fix of that, So as far as my presets, there is none. It's always on Howard, 100 or 101.
Yeah, for sure. I feel you. I listen to a lot of Howard, but I have such a long commute that I end up listening to it all, and then I just do, I usually go to Alt Nation or something of that caliber.
Yeah. I've put it on like Faction here and there every once in a while, but
Jason Ellis.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything in years, so like I feel stupid for saying I don't listen to music, but I really don't. And then if I do, it's usually like Joni Mitchell, Edie Brickell, Sade, like it's all the stuff I really fell in love with when I was a lot younger. Like I said, I'm not really digging for anything new, which makes me sound like a complete fucking dipshit, but I just don't hear much that gets me crazy, and I probably won't, because like that's the time, when you're 15, 16, 17 years old, I feel like that's when your heart gets hit by this stuff,
Yeah.
And I know there's plenty of badass shit. I mean, if you search, you'll find it. I hate when people say, "Oh, the '80s were lame for music," or you're like, maybe you were just listening to the radio. Like every era is fucking full of great music, and I feel like it's there right now too. I'm just not like looking for it as feverishly as I did when I was a kid,
But I'm pretty sure you'll come back to it. Like, oh, I wonder what was out in the 2000s, and check it out down the road. It's maybe setting yourself up for a nice Easter egg.
Yeah. No, and I hear the stuff like, Tame Impala here, and I'm like, wow, this is fucking real and new and vibrant. But again, I don't end up like, playing stuff obsessively like I used to, and getting familiar with it. Like these bands and these songs become like friends in your life, and I feel like I'm facilitating that myself, and not to even make it sound like, oh, I'm the best musician, so I only listen to me. That's not what I'm even saying at all. It's just, just like I said earlier, it's just so much stuff happens in the studio on a given day that when I'm done, I want to just not really have anything to do with music after that,
Yeah. You were saying, the songs become like friends, and the reality is, like, I lost my virginity to movies. I know it's weird. Like, I don't even know how that even happens, or but you don't plan on it for happening. But from ever on, I'm like connected to you guys because of that.
That's awesome, dude. I'm glad I was there. I was glad I was there with you.
You were cheering me on. You're giving me high fives.
Yeah, dude.
In my head.
I was holding her legs up for you.
How has the industry changed? I mean, for you guys, because when you guys first got into the game, there was you guys were at the tail end of money of these record companies throwing money at these artists.
Yeah, dude, we were like the last of these platinum bands, and I mean, it still happens, but you know, it's not like it ain't like it was in it. I don't even know that there is any industry. You know, I mean, where is it? Unless you're a hip hop or country artist, you know, they're rocking. Not to say rock and roll is dead, but I just think that the industry is dead, and everything. You know, if try and keep busy touring and making money that way. We've had the last record we did. I just wasn't. No one was really happy with the way our deal kind of went, and so we're just sitting right now. Not to say we're not doing anything. We're getting our summer lined up. You know, kind of as we speak on the day to day, just talking about how scheduling a tour and exploring options of opening for bigger bands if we can, because it's just it's funner in a way to have like a no pressure 6-week tour where it's not all like your shows. Those are rad too. You know, we just did like a bunch of shows in England, and I've been home for a little over a month now, but we did like 4 months of running in the U.S. and in England. Those England shows were fucking badass, and they're our own shows. There's a sense of pride in that, but then I also like the pressure of it being our own gig. Sometimes it's nice to just go out with like a band where it's their tour and we can just go rip it up for like 25 minutes, you know?
Yeah. Are you guys real over there in England?
Say again?
Are you guys really over in Europe?
What do you mean over?
Over, like they love you, like they go crazy.
Yeah, I mean, dude, England is probably just our. It's probably our best spot. You know, it's just I don't understand the loyal here in the States. People know like movies, Criminal, Attitude, and then you know, we have fans that know like everything. But when we go over there, it's like it's just a different vibe, you know. I could just stop singing and you won't even notice, you know. Like the whole place is like singing every word to every song, and it's pretty powerful, you know. It's not like the hugest gigs in the world. We'll do anywhere from like 500 seaters up to 2,000, but we couldn't do that here in the States. I mean, we could do like 500 seaters maybe here and there, you know, but sometimes we do like fucking dead ass gigs here too. It just depends on the area.
Yeah.
But over there, there's no dead space over there. It's just people are into it.
And I think that what I've come to notice is just we have a web online internet radio show. We also have an FM one as well. But on our FM on our internet side, we are complete, like the UK loves us. Like that's our number 2 market. Like our number 1 market is Ventura County, and it's because you know a lot of our guests come from this. But our number 2 market is people I've never even met before, and it's the UK. And so I really think, in my experience, in the UK they love music a little more, or
yeah, and there's a loyalty over there. Not to diss, I love living here, you know, but there's a loyalty over in the UK when it comes to music and them seeking stuff out. Like I was saying earlier, you know, it's a different vibe, and it's cool for you guys. You know, if you have fans over there, they're gonna tend to not be so fair weather. Or they tend to stay longer than normal, you know.
Like you can see the dips in our numbers and like how many, like we'll have like we'll have an online show that will do maybe like 700 listeners, and then but and then when you check in the details of the numbers, like 80% of those numbers are coming from the UK, and it's like they're supporting us longer than our friends here in our own town.
Yeah.
And so
that's the way it is, man. Yeah. At least, hey, it's cool that you have that. If you didn't have that, then you know
we'd be a bunch of dicks.